racialized marking. Okay, racialized marking. Hello everybody. So today we're looking into racialized marking. So in South Africa there has been different cases where white students are being given more marks than black students. Now I believe that this is not just a South Africa problem. This is a worldwide problem. Okay, students are being given marks based on their race. It is wrong. It has been around since the existence of black people. Why? I don't know. But racialized marking essentially puts black students at a disadvantage, and I think to also some extent some of the white students as well. So in South Africa, this is not just a claim, okay? It's a whistleblower's report that has reached Parliament. So let's break it down. Stay with me for a minute. Okay, so I'm reading my notes, okay? So now remember, marks are not just numbers, okay? They determine who graduates, who gets scholarships, who gets qualifications, who qualifies for postgraduate studies, and who ultimately gets access to better education. I just want to emphasize that this is a university issue. It happened at the allegations or at the University of Cape Town. Now, if you know anything about the University of Cape Town, aka UCT, it has been historically a university that has been deep into racial discrimination. This university is one of the top universities in the world. However, the amount of racial discrimination that has come out of UCT has been astronomical. Okay, if marks are given unfairly, they tend to alter, along racial lines. It's not just bias; it's actually life-changing. Okay, students need to be given marks according to their abilities, and unfortunately, if the white students are not getting high marks, or not able to get high marks, then they can't be given high marks. This has been a historical thing, and I'm not saying that black students are smarter than whites, but it's just about fairness here. Let's take a look at the video from the government.
Serious allegations have emerged at the University of Cape Town. There are claims that UCT academics from the Faculty of Social Development have been awarding higher marks to whites while penalizing black students.
I've spoken to the Vice-Chancellor, and they've written to us. They've asked that we, instead of they, that we, lead in terms of the investigations into this matter, and we're looking into, the practicalities of all of that. I must emphasize that such allegations are quite concerning, and that we will not brush them aside.
Okay, so when you hear that white students may be getting higher marks than black students at a top university in Africa, it strikes a nerve, okay? Because already black students in general face hurdles: under-resourced schools, language barriers, financial struggles. If the playing field isn't leveled at university, then where is it going to be leveled? Okay, so these allegations come from Professor Ndangwa Noyo, a former head of department at UCT's UCT's Social Development Faculty. In an affidavit, he alleges that some lecturers have consistently awarded white students higher grades while penalizing black students. He's taken this all the way to the Department of Higher Education and even the presidency. Ladies and gentlemen, it's extremely serious, and I'm happy that the South African government is treating it seriously. Even if nothing radical happens, some of this lecturers, teachers, or whatever, who are responsible for this might get sort of a wake-up call. Okay, tell me, what do you think? What do you think? Do you believe in bias? Do you think that there is a bias marking? Are we wrong for this? Is it only a South African problem, or do you guys also face it in the US, UK, Canada, Australia? But I do know that Asia is quite a racially discriminating country or region or whatever. Is this an isolated case? No, it's definitely not an isolated case. This has been going on for centuries, and I don't know what we're going to do to stop it. So drop your comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.